Welcome, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Rambling Spiritualists podcast. Today, we're going to talk about how do you know if you are having a spiritual awakening? A spiritual awakening can manifest in many ways. It's really a deeply personal experience. But here are some of the common signs that people have really reported experiencing. First, let's talk about the mental and the emotional shifts. So, you may have increased empathy and compassion. You might find yourself feeling more sensitive to the emotion of others, even those you don't know well. You might also feel a strong desire to help and to be of service. Your intuition will be heightened. You may notice a stronger gut feeling or an inner feeling that guides you, often without logical explanation. I say this all the time in my readings, that I know what I know. Sometimes I don't know how I know it, but I do. It's my guides. It's my intuition. You could certainly be reevaluating your beliefs. You might start questioning some long-held beliefs and values. You're seeking a deeper understanding of life and your purpose in it. Things that once seemed important may no longer seem important. You may have a sense of disconnection. You could feel detached from people, activities, or even aspects of your old self that you used to enjoy. This sometimes can feel lonely, but it is temporary. You will have increased self-awareness. You might have a stronger urge to understand yourself better, reflecting on your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors. A spiritual awakening can feel sometimes like an emotional roller coaster. You might experience a wider range of emotions, sometimes intensely, as old feelings and any suppressed traumas may surface for healing. For you to heal them. So it's like doctor, heal thyself. You'll have a desire to be exactly who you are. You might feel a strong pull to be more genuine and true to yourself, shedding facades or roles that you once played. You may find more meaning and purpose in life. You might have a deep craving to understand your purpose in life and seek activities that feel meaningful. Your dreams may become more vivid. Your dreams may become more intense, symbolic, and memorable. Now, let's move into changes in perception and experience. Definitely there will be increased synchronicities. You might notice more meaningful coincidence and signs in your daily life. I see them all the time. It's another thing I talk about in my readings, like to really pay attention to these synchronicities as a sign. You could certainly have heightened sensory perception. Your senses, your sight, sound, smell, touch, taste might become much more accurate. You'll probably start feeling more connected to nature. I know this is true. You might experience a stronger pull towards the natural world and find solace and clarity in it. Like, go out into nature, just open up your mind, and I know that it's the perfect time to connect. You could have altered perception of time. Time may feel fluid or different than before. I understand that one too. You could have moments of bliss or oneness. You could experience fleeting moments of profound joy, peace, and a sense of unity with everything. Beautiful. Feeling the illusion of reality. You might start to perceive the constructed nature of social norms and expectations. This is the time to question them. Now, let's talk about some of the physical changes you may experience. Number one, I feel the changes in your energy levels. You might experience periods of intense energy followed by exhaustion. Body sensations. You could notice new, or let's just say unusual physical sensations. You may have changes in your sleep patterns. You might experience insomnia, restless sleep, or vivid dreams. I feel like all these are temporary. It just gets better and better and better. But during the period of this awakening, these are just some of the things that not everyone's going to deal with, but a lot. So also changes in your eating habit. Your appetite or your food preference might shift. You're probably thinking of more like eating healthy. I love it, getting out into nature, eating healthy. That can only be good for you. Okay, so let's talk about shifting relationships and lifestyle. Changing relationships. Some relationships might naturally fall away as you evolve, while you might attract new connections that resonate with your current state, something we talk about all the time. You may have shifts in your priorities. What you value and how you spend your time might change completely. New interest. You may find yourself drawn to new subjects, practices, or hobbies, often related to spirituality, healing, or self-discovery. So, important considerations. It is a process. Spiritual awakening isn't a one-time event, but an ongoing journey with ebbs and flows. Remember that. Ebbs and flows. It can be uncomfortable. The process can sometimes be challenging, bringing up uncomfortable emotions or causing major life changes, but it is all working out in your favor. It's unique. Not everyone experiences the same signs or the same intensity. Your awakening will be personal to you. If any of these signs resonate with you, it's possible that you're experiencing a spiritual awakening. Trust your intuition and be gentle with yourself during this transformative time. If you feel overwhelmed or need support, consider reaching out to friends, family, or spiritual mentors. I would love to hear your comments on, especially those who feel like they're going through a spiritual awakening or you've already had a spiritual awakening. I would love to hear your experience and, how long maybe the process took for you. So really the comment section is open to anything, any questions. Also, please feel free to leave a comment if you would like to see a certain show in the near future. It is your comments that decide what podcast I'm going to do next. So I want to thank everyone. I want to wish you well on your spiritual awakening. I want you to trust that even if, again, you'll have those ebbs and flows, but it is all working out in your favor. It's all working out in your favor. I love you guys. I thank you. I'll see you next time on The Rambling Spiritualist. Bye-bye.